Hi, welcome to MaxxDaddy's Garage. Today we're going to show you how to mount the Maxxis Padrone Tubeless road tire. While this technology is fairly common in mountain bikes, it's pretty new to the roadside. So this uses a carbon fiber bead, which is needed to withstand the high pressures of road tires, and it also uses a butyl inner liner that eliminates the need for a tube. This is going to decrease rolling resistance and offer a more compliant ride. So what you'll need today is a set of the Maxxis Padrone. You'll need tire levers, which are included with the Padrone. Need a pair of safety glasses, dish soap, a bowl of water, a rag, a floor pump, and a tubeless compatible road wheel set. Today we'll be using the Shimano Dura Ace 7900. First, I'm gonna make a little soapy water. Apply a bit of soapy water to the inner cavity of the rim. And also apply the soapy water to both beads of the Padrone. This is going to help you slide the tire onto the rim a little bit easier. So the next step is to mount the beads of the Maxxis Padrone onto the wheel. So starting across from the valve stem, you're going to work the bead to the inner cavity of the rim. Now we've got one bead in place. We're going to do the same thing for the other side. So once again, starting across from the valve stem, work the bead onto the inner cavity of the rim. Now try to do this using just your hands, but the bead's gonna fit very tightly. So if you can't get it on using just your hands, be sure to use the tire levers that come with your Padrones, because they have a round edge and that won't damage the bead. So there we go. Now we have both beads of the Padrone on the wheel. Now that we've got the tire mounted on the wheel, it can be helpful at this point to add a little more of the soapy water to the beads, and that'll help them seat into place a little easier. So just like earlier, work your way around the tire with a little more of the soapy water. Now we're ready to inflate the tire to about 30 or 40 psi. So using just a floor pump, you're going to pump the tire up. To about 40 psi. Now that we've got about 40 psi in the tire, you're going to want to spin the whole wheel assembly and make sure that the bead of the tire is seated evenly around the rim. So spin the whole wheel. If everything looks good, you're ready to inflate the tire to between 105 and 125 psi. So now that the Padrone is fully inflated, we're going to once again check to make sure that the beads are seating evenly on the rim. So spin the whole wheel assembly again. And if it's seated evenly, you can screw the valve stem closed, replace the cap, and your wheel is ready to reinstall on your bike, and you're ready to ride.